Hey y'all, y'all heard it? Yo, I'm back like a chiropractor. What you talking about? Yo, listen, y'all know my voice was doing it was getting rough last week. It was getting rough, but I'm back this week, and I know like I usually have my cards, but today on this good Toot Talk Tuesday. Welcome to my Toot Talk. Sorry to say it anyway. Y'all know what's going on. Welcome to my Toot Talk. And today, y'all, this book has been so good. I know I'm a little late to the culture, but better late than never. You feel me? This book, The Four Agreements. This is what we're talking about. Now, for me, I am a solution-based person, right? You cannot come to me boo-hoo crying and da-da-da-da-da sky about problems without a solution. Or if you do come to me with problems, I'm like, what is the solution? What are we getting to? So a lot of times when I'm reading, I am looking for ways to actually implement what I've read if I come into agreement with it. If I don't come into agreement with it, it's like, okay, cool, noted. I see this is how some people see it. This is a perspective thing. But for the most part, if I agree, I'm like, what do we do? Hence, that's probably why I like instructional preachers and pastors, those who give you things they feed you enough on Sunday that you can eat on that for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? Can get you through the week and help you change your life. Like four agreements. So the first one, look. The first one, this is book club me. The first one says, be impeccable with your word. Speak with integrity. Y'all know how I feel about integrity. Heavy on it. Speak with integrity. Say only what you mean. Avoid using the word to speak against yourself or to gossip about others. Use the power of your word in the direction of truth and love. As black grandmas would say, if you don't have nothing nice to say, come on, church, don't say nothing at all. Now, that's just one of the things about speaking with integrity. But also, the reason I really love this first one is because two things. It's because, one, the Bible says that the power of life and death lies in the tongue. Life and death. So you can either speak good things and it comes true, or you can speak bad things and that will come true as well. Like, that's how powerful our tongue is. And also, there's a very famous quote that says that what you think is what you will say, and what you say is what you'll do, and what you do is who you are. So it is a full circle of that is how you ultimately are creating your reality. That's how you create your world. So your thoughts and the things that you let out of your mouth, dude, they matter, and they have so much power, not just for you, but also for the people that you are speaking over. Baby, don't speak nothing over or against me or my career, my family, that is not in alignment with the will of God. Close your mouth, and you know how some people be a real kiki and joking, but there's some truth in every joke. I'd be like, you thought that was funny? You thought that was funny, nigga? No, bro, don't be playing with me. Like, y'all, I do not play that. I don't even let, with my mentees, they be like, oh, I'm just broke right now. You are not broke. You are in between blessings. That is all. Power of choice, and you need to choose life. How can you rework what it is that you're saying? Even if it's the worst possible situation, do not let your mouth talk yourself into defeat. Don't let your mouth speak anything against someone else, because, one of the big things we have in this dance industry, bro, is people feeling like they ain't, because they didn't call that person to be great, that they can cancel that person. Absolutely not. Who are you? Who are you? But that's a topic for another day, for sure. Because y'all got a lot to say, and y'all got a lot of problems and no solutions, and I got a problem with that. Where is the solution? Anyway, agreement number 2 says, nothing others do is because of you. What others say and do is a projection of their own reality, their own dream. When you are immune to the opinions and actions of others, you won't be the victim of needless suffering. Needless. There's another part, y'all. I'm gonna pull out the good stuff, because some people don't like to read, and that's okay, because I actually like talking about this stuff. See, okay, y'all ready? I'm ready. Say, you take it personally. So it gave an example of somebody like saying like you're stupid, and you responded to it, and it says you take it personally because you agree with what was said. As soon as you agree, the poison goes through you and you are trapped in the dream of hell. What causes you to be trapped is what we call personal importance. Personal importance, or taking things personally, is the maximum expression of selfishness, because we make the assumption that everything is about me. During the period of our education or our domestication, we learn to take everything personally. We think we are responsible for everything. Me, always me. Now, I can't say, one of the good things I love about myself is that, like, when some come up, I be like, baby, that ain't got nothing to do with me. How you feel about that? Now, I probably could have said something a little bit better most of the time, but sometimes, bro, it be like, I will not pick that up. That is not my burden, and no, absolutely not. Like, that level of selfishness that's like, oh, it's my fault, or this and that, or I'm the like, that victim mentality, ugh. Oh, Lord, free our people from being victims. That is enough for me, baby. It also says, nothing other people do is because of you. It is because of themselves. All people live in their own dream, in their own mind. They are in a completely different world from the one we live in. When we take something personally, we make the assumption that they know what is in our world, and we try to impose our world on their world. Oh, that is good. That's so good. I think for me personally, the reason I really love this agreement is because it frees you from being, It frees you from being swayed emotionally by people's actions and reactions and, like what they do. Like, when you come to an agreement within yourself and understand that I'm just responsible for me and my feelings, whatever happens is ultimately okay. Like, it's okay. If you can't do something, I don't look to you to be my provider. God is my provider anyway, so it's okay. If you say no, that's okay. If you say this against me, that's okay. That's your experience. Like, it's okay. It's just like a breath of fresh air. It's really peaceful. But for this book to like put it into context of like what's really happening, I thought it was really good. And at the end it says, if you keep this agreement, you can travel around the world with your heart completely open and no one can hurt you. It's like having a force field around you. You can say, I love you without fear of being ridiculed or rejected. Oh, to love freely. You can ask for what you need. You can say yes or you can say no, whatever you choose, without guilt or self-judgment. Come on. You can choose to follow your heart always. Then you can be in the middle of hell and still experience inner peace and happiness. Also, something that I'm learning and, I try to be in consistent practice of is, if I am starting to take something personal, I check back in with God. Like, I check back in with myself. Why do I feel this way? What's happening? Why am I needing the validation from them? Why was I hoping for them to say yes? Like, search my heart, God, because I know that ultimately you are the one that is in control. So no one, even if let's say I go out for a gig or whatever and they say no, but I know I killed the audition. I can't be like, they blew, you know what I'm saying? Like, they got something against me and da-da-da-da. And it's like, no, if I truly have faith that God is who he say he is, and he is in control, and he is El Shaddai, he is almighty and powerful, then like no man can block what God has for me, so doing that check-in with myself has helped me to not allow other people and just opportunities and things like that to dictate the life and my feelings and the life that God has for me. So if you are running into one of those situations, I think a really good thing to do is to just check back in, take a breath, and figure out why it is that you're putting so much power into their hands when you know the God you serve and you know who you are. So just want to share that.